walls keep closing and they're swallowing me whole. Been drowning in 1,000 years of sleep. Something underneath is clawing for control. I feel it rising now, it's breaking through my bones. Don't you turn away. Drag me out, tear me open, make me whole. I'm still here. I've been dead for way too long. Reach for me, rip me from this cold. I'm not done. I'm not gone. Drag me out, feel my heartbeat hit the walls. I'm still here. I am coming back for blood. Reach for me. Nothing holds me anymore. I'm alive. Been choking on the silence way too long. Something changed inside. I'm not going back. You saw me when I couldn't see myself. A body breathing with nothing left to give. You put your hands against my chest and pulled me out. For the first time, God, I want to live. I feel it rising now, it's breaking through my bones. Don't you turn away. Drag me out, tear me open, make me whole. I'm still here. I've been dead for way too long. Reach for me, rip me from this cold. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not gone. Drag me out, feel my heartbeat hit the walls. I'm still here. I am coming back for blood. Reach for me. Nothing holds me anymore. Buried so deep, without your voice, without your touch. Only you could pull me from the all these years wasted, trapped behind the glass. Watch the world move on while I just turn to stone. Something cracked and now I'm tearing through it loud. I scream until these lungs give out. I won't go back alone. Every beat, every breath, every sound. I'm dragging myself out of the ground. So bring me back to life. Drag me out, tear me open, make me whole. I'm still here. I've been dead for way too long. Reach for me, rip me from this cold. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not gone. Drag me out, feel my heartbeat hit the walls. I'm still here. I am coming back for blood. Reach for me. Nothing holds me anymore. I'm alive. Been choking on the silence way too long. Something changed inside. I'm not going back. I'm alive. I'm not done. against the stone wall, knuckles split and raw. 300 days of this and I still feel too small. Get back up and go again, heavier than before. One more round until I'm what I'm training for. Every fracture is a promise that your kingdom learns my name. I will break myself 1,000 times to be the thing that breaks you down. Every wound is by design. I'm not done. I will break myself 1,000 times to be the one that takes your crown. When I'm done, there's no surviving what I built from broken ground. I'm not done. 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 Broke my hands on Monday, ran until I dropped. Tuesday hit me harder, and I still haven't stopped. People called it madness, people called it pain. I just call it practice for the day I say your name. Every fracture is a promise that your kingdom learns my name. I will break myself 1,000 times to be the thing that breaks you down. Every wound is by design. I'm not done. I will break myself 1,000 times to be the one that takes your crown. When I'm done, there's no surviving what I built from broken ground. I'm not done. 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 One more day. 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 I'm at your I will break myself 1,000 times to be the thing that breaks you down. Every one is by design. I'm not done. I will break myself 1,000 times to be the one that takes your crown. When I'm done, there's no surviving what I built from broken ground. I'm not done. 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 What I built from broken ground. Trapped behind the looking glass, mimicking your every move. Your reflection, nothing more. A surface built for you to use. But the frame is cracking now, and something crawls behind the seams. Watch me step through broken shards. The other side has set me free. My hands don't move with yours, not anymore. Done following anything behind the glass that couldn't hold. Shattered and it's out of your control. Everything you ever saw caught in the frame was awake and clawing from the other side. You and I were one and the same. One reflection split inside the frame. Now recognize what I've become. Everything you fear. Everything you fear. Break the glass and step through. the frame was awakened, clawing from the other side. You and I were one and the same, one reflection, split inside the frame. Now recognize what I've become, everything you fear, everything you fear. Break the glass and step through. Break the glass and step through. Break the glass and step through. Break the glass and be free. I am not your reflection now. 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 You and I were one and the same, one reflection, split inside the frame. Now recognize what I've become, everything you fear, everything you fear. You and I, one the same, one reflection, split inside the frame. Now recognize what I've become, everything you fear, everything you fear. Break the glass and step through. Break the glass and step through. Break the glass and step through. Break the glass and be free. Build myself from broken glass and concrete. Every scar told me I would never be enough. Let them carve their doubts inside me, let the world call my bluff. I was patient in the wreckage, taking hits I didn't earn. There's something in the hollow now, and it's hungry for its turn. I feel it rising through my veins now. Every wound is waking up. You should have ended me when you had me. Now see what I've become. I've had enough, enough. I'm crawling out of my own skin. Enough, enough. This is where the new begins. The worst of me is the best I've ever been. I've had enough, enough. I'm never going back again. You built your cage around my body, put your chains around my name, fed me lies until I swallowed every drop of guilt and shame. But the boy you tried to bury was alive beneath the ground. Now the earth is cracking open and he's clawing his way out. I feel it clawing at my chest now. Every ghost is standing up. You should have kept me underground. Now see what I've become. I've had enough, enough. I'm crawling out of my own skin. Enough, enough. This is where the new begins. The worst of me is the best I've ever been. I've had enough, enough. I'm never going back again. Hold me under, I'll survive. Hold me down, I come alive. You took everything I had. Now there's nothing holding me back. I am the beast you made. I've had enough, enough. I've had enough, enough. I'm tearing out of my own skin. Enough, enough. This is where the war begins. The worst of me is the best I've ever been. I've had enough, enough. I'm never going back again. Never going back. Never going back. I'm never going back again. The signal fires are dead, the walls are coming down. 100 banners raised against the crown. I took the oath before I knew the way. Now every step I take decides their fate. Surrounded on all sides, the numbers don't add up. Swinging at the dark and it's never enough. They carved my name into a sword and called it destiny. Now everything I kill becomes a part of me. I can feel the ground collapse below. Nowhere left to run.
stage with better decoration. Every crown's a curse, wrapped in admiration. I pulled the arrow out and kept on marching forward. Built myself a kingdom from the broken and the tortured. The dragon in the mountain doesn't scare me anymore, 'cause I became the thing that they've been running from before. A weapon forged in fire doesn't get to choose a hand. Now I swing until the very last one stands.
I can feel the ground collapse below. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to go.
Even if the fortress falls tonight, even if they bury me in fire, I will be the last one left to fight. I am the war. Even if the sky comes crashing down, even if there's nothing left to save now, I will burn until I turn to ash. I am the war, I am the aftermath.
I am the sword, I am the flame, I am the blood inside the rain.
I am the sword, I am the flame, I am the end of everything. I am the Even if the fortress falls tonight, even if they bury me in fire, I will be the last one left to fight. I am the war. Even if the sky comes crashing down, even if there's nothing left to save now, I will burn until I turn to ash. I am the war, I am the aftermath. I am the aftermath. I am the war, I am the aftermath. They had my eulogy written before I even started. Placed their bets against me, thought the case was closed. Something in the wreckage wouldn't let me stay departed. Every time they put me down, I found another way to grow. I took the doubts and names, the shots, they all became my armor. Every hit that should've dropped me just made me come back harder. Now I'm standing where they said that I would never be, and the view from up the side they'll never see. I didn't ask for the crown, but I'll wear it. Try to take it, I dare you, come and get it. Long live the one they counted out. Long live the kid who figured it out. Built a throne from every word they said about me. They wrote my ending, I wrote the empire. Long live, long live, long live, I used to dream about this, now I'm living in the aftermath of every sacrifice I made to get this far, this fast. The crown is heavy, but I'd rather carry weight than go back to being someone standing, watching others grow. So let them talk, let every doubter run their mouth. Every word reminds me what the whole climb was about. I came from zero, I arrived with nothing in my hands, and here I am, exactly where they said I'd never stand. I didn't ask for the crown, but I'll wear it. Try to take it, I dare you, come and get it. Long live the one they counted out. Long live the kid who figured it out. Built a throne from every word they said about me. They wrote my ending, I wrote the empire. Long live, long live, long spent alone. Cut the diamonds in this throne. I was nothing, now look. Oh, look. Long live the one they counted out. Long live the kid who figured it out. Built a throne from every word they said about me. They were ending. I wrote the empire. Long live, long live. Long live the one they counted out. Long live the kid who figured it out. Built a throne from every word they said about me. They were ending. I wrote the empire. Long live, long live, long live. Long live, long live.
I counted every scar they gave, memorized the pain they left me hollow, left me cold. Another story never told, but silence taught me how to wait, and patience turned to weight. Everything they stole from me became the reason I don't sleep. I didn't break, I just went quiet. There's something waking, and I won't fight it. Bury the boy, he's gone. Something wicked coming on, and you will remember me, when it all comes crashing down. Bury the boy, he's done. Look at what I've become. I learned to move without a sound, how to take the whole world down. Every morning, every night became the weapon, became the knife. They forgot my face, erased my name. Thought the boy would stay the same, but underneath the quiet skin, something monstrous settled in. I didn't break, I just went under. Now I'm the silence before the thunder. Bury the boy, he's gone. Something wicked coming on, and you will remember me, when it all comes crashing down. Bury the boy, he's done. Look at what I've become. They try to put me in the ground, but I learned to love the dark I found. Every chain became a lesson, every scar became a weapon. The boy is buried 6 feet deep, and what crawled out will never sleep. Bury the boy, he's gone. Something wicked coming on, and you will remember me. There's nowhere left for you to run.
hearts while the crown walked safe behind its walls. The people bled, the people screamed, but nothing came, just silence from the throne. One rose up from the ashes, no crown, no name, no bloodline, no claim. Pulled a blade from a dead man's fingers and walked alone toward the gates. No prophecy, no chosen one, no divine right, just iron will and a debt to settle tonight. Let the kingdom fall, bring the towers down. Every stone they built on broken backs is coming down. I'm no one's savior, no one's chosen son, but I'll be the last one standing when this war is done. Let it fall, let it fall. Through the fire and the iron rain, carved a path they said could not be made. No banner and no army at my side, just a blade and a promise I would rather die than break. They sent the soldiers, sent the champions, every single one of them failed the same. And with everybody on the ground, the throne room's getting closer, they're running out of names. No prophecy, no chosen one, no divine right, just iron will and a debt to settle tonight. Let the kingdom fall, bring the towers down. Every stone they built on broken backs is coming down. I'm no one's savior, no one's chosen son, but I'll be the last one standing when this war is done. Let it fall, let it fall. Stand up from your throne. I didn't come this far for gold. I came for the crown on your head and the blood that you owe. The blood that you owe. Let it let it fall. Let it fall. Let the kingdom fall, bring the towers down. Every stone they built on broken backs is coming down. I'm no one's savior, no one's chosen son, but I'll be the last one standing when this war is done. Let it fall, let it get it out of me, everything that made me weak. Purge, I don't want it back. Rip it out and don't reattach till there's nothing left but purpose. Purge, every morning is a surgery I chose, cutting out the comfortable, burning off the old. I don't do this cause I hate what I see, I do this cause I know what's underneath when all the excess has to go. They see the pain and think I'm punishing this body in the mirror, but everything I'm cutting brings me closer, makes me clearer. Four walls, one bar, and the will to make it clean. I'm not building something new, I'm finding what's beneath. Purge, get it out of me, everything that made me weak. Purge, I don't want it back. Rip it out and don't reattach.
wide awake for the procedure, watching every soft excuse get pulled out with the tweezers. No anesthesia, I wanna feel the change. I wanna know the moment that the omen gets erased. Every rep, so removal, every session's back a layer. And what's been underneath is done with waiting. Take the doubt, I don't need it. Take the comfort, I don't need it. Take the fear, I don't need it. Take it all. I don't need it. I don't need it. Purge, get it out of me. Everything that made me weak. Purge, I don't want it back. Rip it out and don't reattach. Till there's nothing left but purpose. Purge, get it out of me. Everything that made me weak. Purge, I don't want it back. Rip it out and don't reattach. Till there's nothing left but purpose. Purge.
Everything went quiet, and my head went clear. I can feel my heartbeat dropping low inside my ears. They've been pushing, I've been letting it collect. Every word, every move, and I haven't responded yet. See, they think that silence means I'm giving in, that patience is the same as wearing thin. But I've been building pressure with the valve shut tight, and tonight I think the temperature is right. Something shifted and it won't go back. If I were them, I'd be afraid of it. Let them come and see when patience builds. I was quiet, but I've never been still. Every day they thought that I was done was another day I spent becoming what they run from.
just pulling in. Said I look like I was dying, all that brightness wearing thin. I was quiet, I was dense, getting tighter by the hour. And nobody stopped to think about what pressure turns into. The smaller I became, the bigger what's inside. I'm the supernova, I'm the blinding light. Every dying inch of me expanding, brighter than the sky. Supernova, I'm what dying stars become. Everything they thought was ending was the brightest thing alive. They piled the silence on like atmosphere. Thought enough weight would snuff me into nothing, but every year of dark became the density I needed to erupt. You can't collapse a star forever without expecting what comes next. And now the sky is tearing open and everything above me holds its breath. The smaller I became, the bigger what's inside. I'm the supernova, I'm the blinding light. Every dying inch of me expanding, brighter than the sky. Supernova, I'm what dying stars become. Everything they thought was ending was the brightest thing alive. They said this is how stars die. They said this is the end. They never knew that dying is how the brightest things begin. I'm the supernova, I'm the blinding light. Every dying inch of me expanding, brighter than the sky. Supernova, I'm what dying stars become. Everything they thought was ending was the brightest thing alive. Supernova, supernova, the brightest thing alive.
Standing in the silence of these four walls, iron on the rack and it's calling out my name. Everything inside me says to quit, to walk away, but I've been down that road and I refuse to feel that shame. 'Cause every time I thought I'd hit the end, I found another level past the pain, and I won't stop until there's nothing left to gain. Take me to the edge and I'll hold on. Oh, you'll never see me fall. break through. You're mine. Footsteps in the valley, armor catching light, sword against your hip and thinking you could